You are live. I hope I'm live, but we're gonna see about that because I'm going to check it. So let's put it here. I will check my YouTube account and see if I'm live. The voice is coming. I think it's a good thing. And hello, welcome to my stream. Today we are going to play some stuff meaning Telomeres solo from Sleep Token, and I will do my best to show it and present it as good as possible. I already, I think, memorized the solo. What left is to actually play it. And what am I looking for? What am I looking for right now? We have everything in motion. I'll just move this screen a little bit, this area. Focus a little bit this area. I will start by practicing first, and I want to try something. I hope you are going to like it. I'm not quite sure if I will like it to do it in a live stream. We're basically going to change the backing tracks that I use, and it's normally done in the background before the stream, but let's see if we can handle it. Right now I can hear myself, which is a good thing. If you're here, please give it a small like, and in the meantime I'm going to show you what's gonna happen right now. So what you see in this side is not important. I mean, it's important but not so important. I put it there just because, you know, something is happening in the background, and I'm going to talk about that in detail a little bit after. I just wanted to show to you how I work when it comes to stuff like this. So we have the track, but I ducked it a little bit. I also ducked the other section, which includes guitar and the guitar solo. You're gonna hear it now. I'm not gonna play anything right now. This is the start of something. It's a great solo, and right now you heard that this other part has the solo. Let's hear it first. Yep, you heard it. And what I'm going to do, just for now, don't scare now, I'm gonna duck this area. Let's hear it, and let's duck it so you will actually hear me. I can just strip this out, but I also wanted to have it in the background, at least for now. Okay, I think we are ready now. That was what I was going to do. Okay, let's change it to record, and this is my guitar tone coming from one and only Imperial MK2. And if I play it as far as I can remember, let's play it. I'm in the neck pickup. This is 15, number 15 from PRS. Is the neck pickup for the custom 24 models, and you already see the amp. So if you're ready, I will mute myself and I'm going to play it. In the meantime, message your friends so everyone can join to the stream. That would be really nice. Cool.
This is the start of something. This is the start of something.
I need to remember something pretty quick.
This is the start of something. This is the start of something. This is the start of something.
This section I suck it.
This is the start of something.
No, no, no, no. Ah, sorry, I'm muting. Selamlar, hoş geldin.
This is the start of something.
Dinliyorum. Yani bilirkişi sayılırım herhalde artist olduğuna göre, olduğuma göre. 90s, 2000s hard rock ve thrash çalmak istiyorum çoğunlukla. Okay. Sen yaz, bakacağım ben. Let's continue.
This is the start of something. This is the start of something. This is the start of something.
That's how it's done. Sahibinden link atabilir miyim düşündüğüm gitarı? En son girmeye çalıştığımda açamamıştım. Ekranda göstermeyebilirim. İstiyorsan linki at ama. Münih'te olduğum için en azından mobilde blok yiyorum. Geoblok koymuşlar sağ olsunlar. O yüzden. Ve devam ediyorum.
This is the start of something.
very small break. Hey Jay, welcome man. How are you? Jim. I really need to double check the name, but you're a pal, so I already know you. So welcome to the stream, man. It's a really underrated song. But at first when I listened to solo for the first time, I was thinking, maybe that's not good. But after listening like 100 times later, I really liked it. So I'm gonna hopefully see them soon. Just small chance, but yeah, let's see. I'm just trying to warm up. Very small break for Olgun. 6 hastasıyım. Mükemmel haber. Çünkü 10 numara gruplar. Ama link attıysan büyük ihtimal takıldı. Canlı yayında şey yapamıyorum. Göremiyorum. Modeli yazarsan en azından böyle belki bir fikir verebilirim. Turning back to English, playing. James or Jay? Yeah, I knew it. Either works, I don't mind. Sorry man. I have a goldfish memory. That's why I constantly make mistakes. So please don't mind that. Yeah. By the way, I saw your latest cover, so they're really nice. I saw it on Instagram, by the way. What neural DSP plugins do you have? Oh shit, I have. Probably it's too small in a screen. Let's change it. I'm gonna act like a professional and change the view. It's still hard to read, right? But I will still do my best. I'm gonna name them. I have Gojira, I have Noli, I have Pliny, I have Rabia. It's Neural DSP gave me, so I'm very happy about that. 14 Kali, of course, for low stuff. We already talked about it. Using Kali for rhythm and Gojira for the ambient always works. I got the Mesa Boogie Mark II C+, Parallax for the bass, but I use bass guitar with the Noli bass, but on the DI. So I put the Parallax after that instead of using the heavy tone. And this one, just this one, Tone King Imperial for the other stuff. Olgun says the guitar is modded, but I cannot see the link. I will change this view so you see me and my beautiful face. Olgun ama linki göremiyorum. İstiyorsan bana şeyden at, Instagram'dan at. Daha sonra konuşalım o detayı. They gave you Rabia, so jealous, dude. I'm very lucky. I am looking to the wrong place. Okay, let's go back to the tones. Since I'm making tons of videos and they know me now, in the Guitar Summit I was talking with the guys at Neural DSP and they said, what the hell you don't have right now? And I said, I would really like to have a Rabia. And they said, okay, done. And I'm really happy. For the sake of the whole the whole stream, I will continue to play because I really want to nail this until this weekend.
The set, the star, the something.
An 8 string for this. If I had an 8 string, that would be really nice. And I mean, this amp is not getting probably an X version. That would be really nice if I can just tune it down. And the good part is this. That's really good, like Mayrish. And the problem was just isolating is good, but just playing is not helping. Let's try. And I will show you something else, maybe if you're a musician. I know a couple of you, so you guys are musicians, so that would be kind of interesting for you.
The scent, the start, the something.
Yeah, that was the word, transpose. Do you ever use the transpose feature instead of 8 string? That's how I get my double drop D stuff. That's the only way. That's the only way, dude. I don't have an 8 string, that's the issue. I have the 7 string Holcomb and 6 string Holcomb, and I really wish they would actually make an 8 string Holcomb, which only Mark Holcomb has. That's too expensive. Even with my artist discount, I cannot order anything like, close to that. So probably I will wait. I can get another, brand of 8 string, but I'm not quite sure if I should put it. I will give this to Luthier for pickup change, neck, and fret change. So it's a lot of work. Olgun says in Turkish. Sizin tavsiye ettiğiniz bir gitar var mı hocam? SE Custom 24 veya Holcomb. Sorry guys, I have to answer this in Turkish. If you're really wondering, I can also translate it. 90'lar 2000'ler hard rock ve thrash çalmak istiyorsun. Yani o tarz şeyler genellikle standart veya hafif drop tuningler oluyor. Bence SE Custom 24 gidebilir. Yani 23 ve 24. fret'e ihtiyacın var. O yüzden bence Custom 24 iyi. Holcomb standart tuning için iyi değil bence. Scale length büyük çünkü. Ondan dolayı büyük ihtimal zorlanırsın. Yani 9-8 tel kullanman gerekir. O da çok hızlı patlar yani bandlerde. Bence. Single cut seviyorsan da bende Tremonti vardı. İstanbul'da duruyor hala da. Getirmedim daha. Güzel gitar. Onu da öneririm açıkçası. Ama ben Custom 24 tercih ederim. Now going back a language that you can actually understand. Olgun asks about PRS stuff. He's playing 90s, 20s hard rock and thrash stuff, and he's asking for a nice PRS, and I said Custom 24 is a good one. Or for single cut, actually, a good guitar would be, what the fuck is that? Tremonti, yeah. Tremonti is very, very good. That being said, I'm shutting my mouth, and I also answered Jay's question. Dude, bring it on, really. And transpose is really good. I'm sorry, I have to show this because I'm really kind of proud. Sorry, wrong screen. Okay, since I'm kind of proud with this, please let me show it to you. Okay, not this one. This is later. Also not this one. This is also later. This is some guy actually shared the tabs. I was just checking that. And actually, I already memorized it, so I can close it. In here, you are going to see a video. And where the fuck is that? I have to go in middle. Yep, another sleep token stuff. And here you can see around, yeah, this mark. I was using the Digitech Whammy, but I changed my mind and I reopened the project and I actually used the transpose feature. Where's the stream? Okay. I used the transpose feature rather than having the Whammy, and the artifacts are unbearable for 1 octave lower. So if I use 7th string and go like 4 semitones or something like that, it's really nice, zero problems. But if I use this one, which I used it in that video, and I went 1 octave down, Digitech Whammy has less artifacts. It's actually real time. This is also really real time if you use 14 Kali. No, I think that doesn't have it right now. But Gojira X, for example, it will do the job, but I don't think it's the best option. Just saying. So, let's continue.
This is the start of something. This is the start of something.
For some reason, space is not responsive, so I will use my MIDI keyboard. Okay. Question from Jay. Or, I don't know, comment, chat. Sorry, it doesn't have to be a question all the time. Sorry. Would you be able to give some advice on networking and making connections with brands? I feel like big part of music that isn't talked about is business, and was wondering what your approach is. Dude, I am still kind of discovering that. With PRS it was kind of easy because, first of all, I'm not the real artist yet. They are, I don't know, waiting for something, I guess. But I already provide more than enough resources for them to make me an artist. So that part I can talk about. But the application was, for the Pulse Artist program was really, really easy. You just need to have social connections, enough followers basically. And when you apply, high likely, and depending on your dealer, if you have a really nice dealer that is actually have a good relations, that is okay. With Neural, for example, I'm a pretty shy guy. I never go and try to have this business talks, but they were actually pretty active in that. Since the last 5 years, I am only using Neural products because I'm happy. It's not because I'm forcing myself to be an artist. I'm genuinely interested in these products. I think that's the most important part. No one says like, I wanna be an Ibanez artist, I wanna be a PRS artist, I wanna be a Get Good Drums or Neurals or whatever artist. I think first of all you gotta be interested in that, and when you are, and when you're actually doing something with it, for example, I'm just gonna give a small example. You're using Submission Audio products, MIDI bass libraries, and you actually use them with their potential, which is not so common. If you are a good MIDI programmer, that would be pretty interesting because Submission Audio provides a lot of articulations. For example, for some libraries it's pretty small. You just have those slides, maybe not even vibratos because they're mostly supported through the MIDI keyboard, maybe bends. Programming this, playing is easy, right? But programming this a small bit, like 3-4 seconds, is very hard. And if you're a good MIDI programmer, it means that you can actually use this library to their potential. Now what you need to do is basically spam as many videos, high quality videos as possible, tag them, hope that they're gonna see and share, which is kind of a luck based stuff, but you can actually understand when they are posting, and like half an hour or 1 hour ago you can actually do the posting, so they will kind of be online and see that. And after that, do your best, to come up with this stuff. I send also emails, so they know my mail. They So like over 200, maybe 300 posts that I use neural products. Or in case of PRS, when I applied for PRS, I had exactly 99 posts, and 100 posts was actually me being a PRS post artist. So that's luck, by the way. But I'm trying to say, be as present as possible, as warm as possible. I mean, you're a really easy to talk to guy. I really know you. Yeah, we had discussions and we talked through stuff, and you're actually kind of already present, but just on YouTube, which is not enough for as a messaging platform. So Instagram and TikTok is kind of a little bit favorable in that regard. So it would be really nice to be as present as you are in YouTube in those platforms, and be everywhere. That's also another approach, because you never know which video will explode where. I hope that this telomere stuff will be will have a good audience in TikTok, because TikTok is a baddie-core environment. Probably people gonna be mad at me just because I said that, but yeah, and it's really a hard topic to talk to, because again, I'm just discovering. But what I do is send emails, I send them videos. I have like 6 or 7 neural demos, a lot of GGD demos. I have over 20 songs with neural and GGD products, and also submission audio products. So I just took my shot and sent them. I'm not an artist for any of them. So you see, it's not happening every single time, right? And they're big companies. I see that. And yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm also trying to be, an easy to talk to guy, which is kind of hard because I'm kind of shy. But these streams are all about that, meeting you people, talking about music, and I'm doing my best to have, nice chats. I'm trying to create good memories between us. I think it's also a business trick if you have good stuff, and if you're present, and if you're not talking shit, basically, you have a potential for a company. Yeah, and you gotta be good. I mean, I'm a mediocre player, so it's not helping. If I would be a very good guitarist, I would have more deals and stuff. But I'm just trying to push myself in this production side, which will be I mean, I have a lot of streams about that, but I will talk about that. I hope that answers your question, and please, if you have insights, you also put that in the chat, so I will learn from you. That being said, I'm gonna play some Telomeres. How the hell I forgot it?
This is the start of something.
Of course. No worries, man. I'm happy to help. I already saw that you're working on your lighting and angles, I think. And yeah, that's a pretty good start. Very important one, I should say.
This is the start of something.
Hitting so hard. The last part. That's a chill. The issue is, normally when I checked the tabs. It was like but it's kind of unplayable. And alternative was I will try that. But what I do, sorry, instead of playing this, I'll play from here, do a small slide, I'm not a perfect colorist, so if this is played in the D string, I should play in the D string. That's not normally what I'm searching for, unless I'm playing periphery, which is another topic, but tomorrow there's a periphery cover coming, by the way. What I do, instead of playing, that's not good, we can try this more, but I think this is better. But yeah, I mean, let's try it. That was nice. I think that was nice. The issue is still this. Or yeah, I'm not quite sure if I should do that. Oh, space is working now. What I will do is do a small. Where's the bypass button? This one. Yep. While talking, I think it's good to do a nice tuning. If you have any questions or anything to say, or you want to say something about anything, let me know. Please like the stream. That would be really nice. Other people can see if you do that. At least that's what I'm told. And this tone is kind of nasty. I never play with a tone like this. Let me mute it and show it to you. It's a nice one, I think. And I will open the window, not that window, this, yep, amp window. So if anyone asks the question of what are you using as an amp, how are you getting that tone, it's so sick, I hope that's what you hear. And it's a preset called Nice Leads that I made ages ago, and I hope you liked it. Let's play a little bit more and I will talk about separation. pretty nice question from Sai.guitar. Hi there, does the tremor on your PRS flutter well? Okay, that's a very tricky question. The issue is, the answer is yes, but it's kind of depending on your setup. That's why I cannot just say yes or no. If I try to show it to you, it will be really hard with the shitty camera, but when you check your setup, normally they say, and what I try to follow is that it should be in parallel. And when it is parallel, in my opinion, there is not enough space for it to go back. So when you're fluttering, you get that sound, but if you push, normally with the flutter, you actually do almost parallel motion when you are actually pushing this back. So it's okay, but oh fuck. But if you're a player that is using the flutter like Petrucci or thinking Herman Lee, but he's not doing too much flutters, then you cannot do that with this PRS. You can use the Dusty version, but it's with Floyd Rose, so it's already supporting this. But Custom 24, I don't think that it is a good thing. When I was covering Under Glass Moon by Dream Theater, the Petrucci solo basically, there's a fluttering section, and I tried to set it up a little bit higher so it's not gonna hit the body, that's the word. It works with a little bit of twist, but I do not recommend if you're doing anything other than flutter that requires a cavity. That's why I got my Sternberg Pliny. That's why I have, whoops, I don't have any other guitar with that possibility. But if I would think about that, I would really get something like a JP15 or what's it, the Music Man Majesty, or definitely a Sternberg, because I'm kind of a new fan of them. I need to get that lucky pick. 1 second. I'm gonna play a couple more times and I will show you the stem separation thing. It's gonna be its own video. By the way, if you have anything to say, put it in the chat. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. I'm good enough with PRS. That's why I'm an artist, I guess. I can do my best to answer, and I will be honest. Promise. Pinky promise. It was my pleasure. Anything, just let me know. Especially this bridge stuff. I'm kind of annoyed the stuff in the market, so maybe I can answer a couple of stuff. I check a lot of reviews.
This is the start of
Oh, we have one insight from Jay. Says that Music Man Majesty, the Sterling model, actually tend to have the issues with the bridge. Unfortunately, I've seen a few with issues with the saddles. Okay, that's something I didn't know. If you're gonna get a Sterling, that's an insight from Jay. Hopefully in a month, maybe 2, I'm not quite sure, someone, company, will lend me Music Man Majesty if they're not gonna sell it, and I will make a review. I will do my best to talk about that bridge stuff in there, but I don't have too much insight right now. I played the Sterling stuff. I personally did not like it. I played a couple of JPs and Majesty. I was in love. Actually, Majesty was the second option if I don't get this PRS. And I was all about the bridge stuff. That's the only reason I got the PRS, because this one is much easier to set up and it holds really well. I don't put too much strings for the tension, and in my opinion this one is kind of pretty easy to set it up. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of biased. I have this for the last 8 years and it never let me down. I mean, this will go to luthier for pickup changes and neck shave and stainless steel frets, but I'm still happy. If I cannot do that, I'm still happy with this guitar. It's just Adam Nolly Getgood, if you know him. He also has this PRS and he has the signature pickups that he's using in there, and I really like those. So yeah. To specify, the saddle edges are quite sharp and the break angle of the string kept leading to string snapping off. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. But maybe you can change the saddles. No, there are a lot of companies for that. I mean, that's basically modding, but when you mod it, most of the times the guitars are getting better. I always talk about, you know, if the craftsmanship is good, just buy the guitar. You can definitely mod it. I hate mods. I never did it. This one will be the first one to mod a guitar. I cannot do it myself. I don't think I'm capable for this. I trust a luthier for this, but saddles are very easy to change in my opinion. Not the whole bridge, but these saddles, for example, it's changed. I bought the second hand and this is not original PRS stuff. The bridge is PRS, but the saddles are not. I don't know, maybe it's Hipshot, or I mean, they don't put the brand on it, so I actually don't know. But yeah, it's a very important insight, but I think it's also fixable if you actually like the Sterling Majesties, I think.
The sun's the star, the something.
I still have the same issue on this. Muting myself.
The sun's the star, the something.
Okay, I think it's kind of certain that I will use this. It's much easier to control. I mean, I couldn't control it just now, but... time to tune it. Let's check the tuning. I'm gonna mute it so you're not gonna hear, but please let me know if you see any mistake in the solo. I don't. Whoa. Okay. when I use the bridge, that's what's happened. That's why I like Nestle Crunch, and also another reason that I try to be careful. If you have a bridge that is lacking the cavity, like this one. By the way, this is also fixable. I mean, go to a luthier, ask a little bit of shave on this area, and set up in a way that is gonna be parallel. That's a really easy fix, but you normally don't get back from that, and this wood is too good for this. I'm learning this solo by ear, listening to you play, dude. I was sitting next to the Ivan and couldn't resist not learning. I'm not quite sure if I can give you the link right now, but just send me a message and I will just send the tab from the other guys. And I changed only a couple stuff. It's not, I mean, it's pretty easy. So I'm considering that I'm covering periphery solos. This is pretty easy. It's just a little bit cold hand, and the vibe is pretty different. I try to match that, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. I'm sure you already learned it by now. And you said, what's your opinion on everyone? Is that Evertune or I don't know if there's anything called everyone. Everyone. Have you tried them? I was in Guitar Summit this year and last year, and I had this. I didn't have anything, but I tried this. Aristides, and this year I checked one from Hapas guitars that had Evertune. No, it's okay, man. Evertune. The issue with me is I did not have enough time to experiment on it, because with bridges there are so many options and there are so many pros and cons that you're getting or not getting. And with Evertune, this is a very important insight that you will probably never hear from anyone. So keep it a secret, even though this is a live stream. I was in a masterclass with Adam Nolly Getgood, and he said that there are a lot of pros in the Evertune stuff, especially for studio. It's extremely convenient to have that stuff, because when you're recording, you constantly tune for every section, for everything basically, and it reduces the amount of recording time, maybe a factor of 10. I don't know. Like, studio wise, it's pretty genius to have something like that. But since Evertune, I mean, it has two modes if I remember correctly. One is dead fixing, basically. It's just fixing to the tune, to the setup automatically. If you bend, it's still in tune. That's a big issue. I mean, you have this is the B string, and I'm doing a half step bend, and I'm expecting that it's gonna be C, but since it's on option 1, I guess, I don't know the name, it's still B, because the bridge is automatically fixing it. And the other one is kind of option 2, let's call it. It's actually allowing you to use something like, play with bends and slides and so on. And I think it was a very good thing to talk about the pros. But Nolly said, if you're using that option 1, and if you're always dead tuned, always in tune, and you're playing, you actually have less stereo effect, because stereo effect comes from different stuff. Timing is important, velocity is kind of important, but at the same time the pitch is important. If one guy hits, imagine a breakdown with this amp, is actually not good. Let me change it. That was pretty funny, at least to me. Amps and pedals, Gojira, stereo. Okay, I will do something else. Imagine you have a guitar with Evertune and you're playing something like this as a breakdown, I don't know. That's not drop deep, sorry. And you have Evertune and you're playing the same stuff twice for stereo tracking or even quad tracking, and you did the same chugs. It's going to be always in tune, and there will be less stereo effect because both guitars are on dead E, and you only have velocity, which is how hard you hit, how hard you hit, and the timings to trust on stereo. It's also something like a phasing stuff. It can be kind of a phasing issue. Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit hard to explain at first. I don't have anything to record right now. There's also an option to set it up in a certain way that allows you to hit the string hard without going out of tune, like zone 1. Yeah, zone, yeah. But you can still bend like zone 2. Best of both worlds. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly, I mean, it's helping a lot, and I would definitely, I consider myself, you know, having an Evertune guitar. Definitely, you know, it's not a budget thing for now, but if I really, okay, I'm not gonna be famous, or I'm not gonna have this very, very expensive recording sessions, but consider that I will have, I would definitely use something with Evertune, 100%, because the cons are so less and the pros are too much. So yeah. Let's see. Stopping by to say hi again. Hello, how's your Valley Disc Golf? Good to catch you live again. Thank you so much. We are trying something a little bit different. I'm a huge fan of Slip Token, and I wanted to have, I mean, they don't have too many solos, right? I covered the summoning already, and there's this one, and the rest is not guitar solo, it's basically something else. So I just wanted to cover this one as well. Welcome to the stream. Don't afraid to say hi, like the stream, be as present as you can. Thank you so much. It's really nice to chat with you guys. That being said, I'm muting myself. After saying this, muting is a little bit weird, but I want to play a little bit more. Sorry, that was a very easy stuff, but we all make mistakes. Jay says, that's a very interesting point you had on the stereo aspect too. I never considered that. I mean, I also never considered that. Nolly talked about so many stuff. We were kind of focused on the Chuck stuff. It was a modern metal heavy tone masterclass, how to get a great tone, which comes with a great DI. So he talked about, you know, everything basically. His signature Manson guitar has, and what kind of pickup they use. They also talked about the headstock shape, how it's affecting. There's so many stuff that actually affecting your DI, and we also talked about the picks and stuff, and how do you hit, how do you set up your pickup, is it active, passive, are you using DI box? Yeah, I just don't want to name everything, but basically, yeah, it was one of the topics. And yeah, stereo aspect is very important, but you can always increase it. You can always come up with different ideas to increase this stereo stuff. You can use a couple of effects that will help you. You can use quad tracking, I think it gives enough opportunities to be heard like that. And you can change the IRs for the second stereo, and it will also give a little bit juice. I think that's how I work with it when I do quad tracking. Yep. But yeah, I hope I will have a guitar with an Evertune one day. Let's see.
The start of something.
One day I'm gonna have another account for singing, which will kind of suck, but still, I really want to do that because I really like Vessel's vocals. Anyway.
The start of something.
We have one comment in the chat. I mean, it's not comment, it's something in the chat. I don't know. I don't know how to name it. Open to suggestions. Heiser Wally Disc Golf says, if you ever give me your name, sorry, I have a goldfish memory. That's one thing I'm not knowledgeable on. When you quad track, do you pan two of them 100% left and right, then the other two 70% left and right? It's always depends, because even when you're doing a stereo tracking, the tones that you are using, if they're identical, your left and right can be exactly the same, hard panned, no issues. But I remember that my friend lent me a quad cortex, and apparently we are playing simple stuff, so we had this Evanescence track, Bring Me to Life. Everyone knows that. And I was checking how producers working with Emily and the whole Evanescence gang band, how they actually come up with the tone. And there is Marshall JVM 100 on the left side and dual rectifier on the right side, and it's mic'd with SM57, and it's Mesa oversized caps, I think, if I remember correctly. And it's kind of different than I normally do, because when I stereo track I use the same stuff and I don't change it too much, and I hard pan it. With quad track, I mean, this was a detail about stereo track because it's kind of different. You gotta level them if you're using different amp, different cap, different miking. With the quad track, I also use hard pan because I'm using a very different tone. For example, if the original guitars, I'm gonna say original guitars, the first stereo I mean, if it is not so boomy, kind of mid-range focused, I need something to present low end, and I normally start with the same preset, use the cap section and change the mics, or use the mics to go a little bit outside of the cone to have a little bit more low end. And when I do that, I of course hard pan. It's maybe a good idea to change the panning, but it's all about how much guitar takes space in your mix. If you have a lot of what was it? I'm forgetting terms. If you have a lot of clean guitars that are kind of 25 to 50% panned around, a lot of synths, if you have too much stereo effects, maybe it's gonna clash. And when you're stereo tracking, it's also important because you're taking 4 takes. You need to record 4 different takes, right? We all know that. And those differences create this stereo stuff. And if you have the exact setup and you, for some reason, you use the second stereo set for 75%, you will hear the imperfections a little bit more. It definitely will take more space, and you will also hear more stereo effect, more imperfections. And I'm not quite sure if it's going to be pleasant in your context, but it is all about context. If you're happy with that, I'm not gonna say anything, because if you're doing 75% left and right, and if you're saying, dude, my guitars are huge, dude, you suck, my tone is better, I cannot say anything because that's your opinion. It's subjective, right? And I'm sure it works. Everything works in the right context. But yeah, this is how I do. First stereo, the same stuff, tracking 2 times. The second, if I'm gonna do quad tracking, I change the cabs, I change the tone a little to come up with a little bit, maybe too much saturation. It's totally up to it's all about the tone and the context, so I can just on the top of my head give you some tips about that. But yeah, this is normally how I work with. Change the tones, try to understand how it's matching, and I also drop the volume a little bit if there are too many clashing areas, maybe EQ them a little bit. Totally up to the situation. And Jay says, John Brown from Monuments, Riff God. Quad tracks like that actually. Wait, like that meaning the suggested one with the 75%. That's pretty good. I mean, you already have a very big name, which is John Brown. So yeah. Interesting. I've only ever double tracked for years. That the guy that does my mixes has never asked for anything different, but I was always curious. I'm sure there's a huge difference because quad tracking gives fullness. Basically, I mean that's maybe not the word, but it's no, normally the guitars are much bigger when you do the quad tracking. Of course, you can always duck down, but I think quad tracking, especially on certain areas, is really good. I also use the Buster method. Sorry, I talked maybe too much, but Buster uses. Okay, that's not the Buster. This is I forgot the name. Brownstein, the guy mixes and produces the Spirit Box. He's using Archetype Noli and uses the same take, goes 1 octave down, and filters like anything above 100, maybe 150, and this gives much more low end. So yeah, there are always kind of methods like it's also depending on genre. I mean, you cannot do that in jazz, right? I do modern metal stuff, and I only know the modern metal stuff, so that's kind of the issue. If you're gonna do architects, maybe since they're also doing some fast stuff, maybe in the breakdown you can support with that idea I just mentioned. But besides that, I really don't know if it would be really beneficial. I do the same thing with my mixes. The Brownstein method works. It totally works, and I do it maybe a little bit more. I automate that. In the breakdown, I put it a little bit higher, so it's gonna have a little bit more effect. So yeah, I mean, if you're doing the chuck stuff, like, wrong tone, but imagine that it's a heavy tone and maybe lower tuning, like. Having those chucks, including extra low end, it's priceless. And yeah, 75% method. I never tried it, so I cannot bitch about John Brown. He's my idol. So I'm gonna head off, but good to see you, man. Keep up the good work. I mean, I hope it's a good work. I really enjoyed chatting with you, and thank you so much for watching this far and actually interactively chatting. That was really nice. Thank you so much. And I'm not quite sure what is the time in your zone, but good night or good morning, I don't know. So yeah, I will play a little bit more if you excuse me, but put anything in the chat. I would love to read it and talk about it.
The sun, the star, the something.
Just saw the other comment. It's 11 p.m. at night. Okay, chat you later. If you are interested, I'm gonna send you this tab stuff. And good night. Fun fact: I'm in Arkansas, US. It's 6:15 p.m. here, and I've got your stream up cooking dinner for my kid. Oh, that's actually one of the best comments I get so far. That's really nice. You are in the cooking gang. I also watch streams and stuff while cooking, so it's pretty nice. Hi to Arkansas and hi to your family. Yeah, what's your cooking? That's very important. I can be hungry with a really nice comment saying, I don't know, an Italian meal, baby. Yeah.
The sun, the star, the something.
That one actually sucked. Sorry. It's supposed to be something like. When I do it with my index and try to bend with my ring finger, it's kind of controlled, but when I try to make it faster, it sucks. We have a comment. Okay, what you cooking? Currently cooking chicken parmigiano with fettuccine. Oh my god, shit. Now I'm hungry. Parmigiano Reggiano is my favorite, absolute favorite cheese. And what you're cooking is, you guys gonna have a lot of fun in maybe in 15 minutes. Yeah, enjoy it. enjoy it. And I will try not to eat in the middle of night. It's 12 here. It's literally midnight, and if I eat something, I'm gonna feel bad. But tomorrow I will do my best to cook something similar to that. I have the Parmigiano already. Good start. Now it's time to practice. Targeted practice basically. I will isolate this part. It sucks. Was it like that? I forgot it. 1 second. I came in late. What's the song you're working on? This is Telomeres by Sleep Token. That's not the one. I actually need to show Spotify. So I hope you oh wait, of course you're not gonna see it. Let's change it. So in the Spotify, this is the album name. This place will become your tomb. If you know Sleep Token, this is one of the all of their albums are good, and all of their songs are good in my opinion. But this song, which is Telomeres, is a pretty song that I really like, and they normally don't have too much solos and stuff. That's why, like I did with Periphery, I decided to play all the solos on this one as well. And I played the Summoning, and Telomeres is the second song that I'm actually working on. And if you never ever listen Sleep Token, please do. If you know the song, sorry, if you know the band but not the song is pretty good. I'm a fan of their newest record. Okay, that you already know them and how good they are. I might have detuned the guitar, but I haven't heard any of their old stuff. Must have been why I didn't recognize it. Possibly. I think I catch them in Sundowning, and let me go back, or just click here. Yeah, I think I catch them on Sundowning. The 2 is pretty good. Joe's is just a single, but it's an amazing single. And yeah, Is It Really You in old stuff I'm talking about. It's not so old, but still is one of my favorites. In 2, I really like Nazareth, but yeah, they're all good actually, in my opinion again. And Sundowning is like, in all of the albums, definitely Take Me Back to Eden is the best one. It's like in the order, I think, at least. This is the best one. Every single song is banger. This one, This Place Will Become Your Tomb, full of bangers, and it's actually also smooth in melodies. Sundowning, I think it's pretty experimental to their old stuff. You will understand when you check the old stuff. And yeah, I think this is the most controversial one, because even though I really like it, I don't see any people actually listening this 2016 one EP. I think Thread the Needle is the best among them, but the other stuff is also really nice. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to say it's good, but it's really hard to pinpoint the reasons behind it. And that's one of the reasons that I really like Sleep Token, because it gives me so many opportunities to re-listen and analyze. Yeah, that's my honest opinion. When it comes to a song as a whole, I feel like their song Euclid is my favorite I've heard. Yeah, I don't want to name any favorites in the last one, because I mean they're all really nice. Yeah, but Euclid, yeah, the whole stuff is amazing. But I should name it. I think I mean, since I'm coming from the modern metal background, by the way, I should change this. Yeah, I really like Vore, and I think it's, again, maybe people's least favorite. I'm not quite sure why, but that shoegaze elements and raw screaming is out of this world. And Take Me Back to Eden would be pretty easy and cheesy stuff to talk about, I mean, when it comes to a favorite. But yeah, Euclid, I was singing that just today. I mean, not professionally, just trying to get ready for the concert. Sorry, very small detune break. Alright. I hit the E string. I mean, like this, the whole headstock. So I accidentally changed the tuning. Since it's a live stream, it's happening. Yep, going back. Yeah, okay. It's kind of a messed up, but just this part. I think this finger is much better.
The
very bluesy techniques on this lead. You're much better at that than I am. I don't know any blues. I try to, but right now it's one of the stuff that I'm working on, actually, and music theory stuff. And with the pentatonics, I cannot come up with anything other than the bluesy stuff, because I don't know why. I have a small Bonamassa Mayer background. It's not the playing background, listening background, but I don't know. But I think it's for everyone. I think when you actually play it like a couple of hours trying to play bluesy improv stuff, you will realize that you're actually pretty good at that. But yeah, I mean, real, not talking about real blues, but something that is maybe pentatonic based, filled with blue notes and maybe minor scale. I think it's doable by everyone. And this one is, I mean, the guy 4 is, he's really good at this. Yeah, I think when it comes to covering that, I mean, covering this, it's not so different than any other bluesy stuff. They're even harder. I have a hard time slowing myself down on leads like this. I'm good at shredding stuff and fast riffs, but stuffs like that take so long to feel. Yeah. You always just want to do, something like that, right? Yeah, I want to, but I think it's really good because it's very hard to come up with this stuff. I think vocal lines and trying to sing what you're actually playing is helping a lot. I'm not expert on this, I'm still learning on it, but I really like to sing what I'm playing. I'm not gonna do it in live stream though. And when you do it, you actually come up with really, really cool stuff. And I think this solo is a very good example. This very nice. It's all singable, it's all small, it's all really, really nice. Small meaning, I mean, it's short phrases, but it's really nice. And I don't see myself coming up with stuff like this when I play it. I probably hate short and slow stuff, but yeah, I think this is much more memorable what 4 plays here. Yeah, you should try it. It's a really nice solo. It's pretty hard to stop when Vessel is doing something. I still have this. It's easy when you're playing in isolation, but moving from it's still easy, but I mean, I'm not quite sure why I suck in that area. Well, I finished dinner, gotta have family time, but family time now. I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for coming to the stream, and having me in the cooking session. Enjoy the family time and the dish. I don't know why I cannot talk right now. Anyway, see ya. I think this leaves me with a silent chat where I can actually play a little bit more before closing. But if there's anyone watching right now, say hi, like the stream, any questions, anything you want to say. I don't know, maybe you like a certain football club. You can still put it there. I don't care. Put it in the chat. Yeah. Let's play. And apparently I'm in the wrong pickup and no one actually corrected me. It's supposed to be the neck one. I think. It's much better in the sound. Since I like this part, I will cheat and increase the cycle length. This section is getting better, I guess, but I'm still... The articulations are okay, but the note cuts after some point. That is nice, I think so. decision. I'm gonna tune right now, and I am aiming for one very good take. I mean, very good take meaning that notes will be pretty much okay, and the articulations will be pretty much okay. So yeah, and that will be the end of the stream. It's not so hard, so I can actually limit myself like that. And before I start this challenge, I want to talk about one thing. I just wanted to have that in the stream. I hope it will be beneficial for someone, and I will actually create timestamps for this. Right now, oh wait, let me change to the big screen, and I will talk about like in 1 or 2 minutes. Right now, the original song is here, and I have logic, so I basically said processing and stem splitter. Because of that, the separation is done with vocals. Let's hear Vessel together. I don't think it's a good separation, but I really like overall separation in Logic, so I used it for this live stream purposes. And this is drums. I love 2. This is the bass. I don't think it's a good separation as well. There are so many leaks, and this is other, meaning everything: guitar, piano, synthesizer, whatever you can think of. The piano is very present, which I really like. I mean, Vessel sings so well, 2 plays so good, 3 supports really well, and I sometimes lost myself and I cannot hear this piano that well, so sometimes stem separation is really helping a lot. And what I wanted to show you, maybe in the next stream, or I mean this solo is pretty easy, so probably I don't make another stream, but I will just make the solo cover. You will just see that. And in the Chrome, this video is, I already talked about it. This is the stream in case someone needs an answer in text. This guy is Moises, and if you don't know, I mean, I wanted to show it in a video, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, because when I use it, and maybe I will make a video about this and I will show the capabilities. Right now I can have Vessel's vocals much cleaner, and the whole drum section, it's pretty much usable in any case. And hopefully in the next stream or in a video, maybe I can use a Slip Token song here, because it has a lot of layers that are individually supporting the whole song really well, in my opinion. And I'm going to show you everything. Maybe I can use summoning for this, because it has a guitar solo, and the guitar solo is pretty much dense with the bass and low end stuff. So yeah, this will be my next goal, and I always use Moises now. Tomorrow I'm gonna upload a Periphery solo cover, and I used this one here, so I just wanted to talk about that. Yeah, that was pretty much it, and I will play until I'm happy with the take, and I will just close it. And this won't be a take that I will use in a video, but anyway, just for myself, this is a stream goal, and stream goal is also getting a lot of subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, I think it's a good time to do it. actually not so bad. I will try to have this kind of take with a successful slide and bend, like. Something like this. Sorry for the feedback.
A scent, a star, a something. A scent, a star, a something.
I have an idea. Maybe I can just steal one of those end sections if I nail the solo. So I'm going to do big camera, which has, yep, nothing. We still have this big and cool mic, but anyway, yeah, now you're not seeing anything other than me. I think it's much better if you're actually a guitarist and interested in this solo.
A scent, a star, a something. A scent, a star, a something.
Okay. Something that I played a million times. Okay, maybe 100 of times. But still missing it.
This is the start of
I'm kidding. Okay, that was a good enough take. I will just do it for the fun one last time, and I think I learned it enough. I mean, learning the solo took like 15 minutes, but playing it with the right articulation, emotion, I think it took a little bit more than that. But I mean, I'm having fun. That's the most important part. And I think I'm gonna shoot this like Friday, depending on what my plans are. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully you're gonna see it next week or one after that. But yeah, let's mute and try to do it one more time. If there's anyone in the stream, these are maybe the last 10 to 15 minutes. So if you have any questions, if you want to say something, if you want to subscribe, I cannot hold you back, right? Just do it. And it would be really nice if you actually like this stream, so more people can actually see what am I doing here in the middle of night, where I have an appointment tomorrow and 8 hours of work. This is passion, people, and lacking sleep.
This is the start of something.
I accept that. That was a good take. It didn't take 10 minutes. It took actually 10 seconds, which is interesting. So, people, it's the whole stream is on like 1 hour and 53 minutes, which gives us at least 2 or 3 more minutes before I actually close the stream. So, anything you want to say? You can. If not, I will drink my stupid cold tea for 1 more minute. Nope. Big mistake. Very big mistake. Finally, without a wait. And let me actually, you don't see what I'm doing. It's not even important, but anyway. Telomeres solo. I got the project right now saved. Of course, I didn't record it yet because I'm going to put much better separation, isolated tracks. Better vessel, better 2, better 3, better 4, in the tracks so I can actually process them for the cover. Yeah, that being said, I think we are finished with the whole stream stuff. Let me put it back to big camera. Yep, that's me. I am Yasin. I'm doing modern metal stuff. Gents, I have over 20 songs that you might be interested. If you're interested, it's in the description. It's in the channel, which is the main point of, the whole YouTube thing. Maybe you should subscribe. Maybe you should check my stuff. Maybe turn on the notification bell so in the next live stream you will be notified. Yeah. That being said, which is a sentence that I constantly use. That being said, that being said, that being said. Yeah. Sorry. I'm closing the stream, and thank you so much for every single one of you who came to the stream, watched it, put something in the chat. It was pretty nice. 2 hours ish. And I hope to come up with something fresh and new, and yeah, more practice sessions, songwriting and riff writing sessions, mixing, no mastering, auto mastering, fuck that, mixing, and so on. Anything you might be interested, maybe as a music enjoyer or a musician who is trying their best to come up with a sonic story, basically. Yep. I'll see you on the next one. It's really hard to say goodbye. That's why I just keep talking but not closing the stream. Anyway, see you on the next one. Ciao.